I'm currently making a natural hair clay for my hair because my hair doesn't really hold the same position very well. And I guess I don't want to use regular hair products because they have endocrine disruptors in them. I don't really know if this is actually gonna change anything about my health at all, or my testosterone levels or whatever, but I figured I may as well because it's not any more expensive. So I'm melting some beeswax in a ceramic bowl. It's a double boiler. I don't know. And next I'm gonna add this shea butter. I understand it looks kind of weird. It smells kind of good though. Oh, it smells good. It kind of smells like chocolate. So I spent probably 2 to 3 hours making that fucking hair clay, and the recipe didn't work because I splashed some water in there. So the bentonite clay turns to mud and doesn't work. And I'm not trying that shit again. That shit was fucking stupid. And I'm stupid for trying it. Because I looked online for hair clay that is, not having many bad things in it ingredient wise, even if it even makes a difference. And I found some, and it'll last me like 2 months for like $7, or it might have been like $10. So I'm an idiot, and I wasted 3 hours of my life, and I'm upset. Abby, do you have any comments?
Your mom.
Abby says your mom. And so, yeah.
Just would like to make it clear I am tired.
Abby's very tired. She just got up from a nap. And so, yeah. I had plans for the day that are now not happening because of that shit. And I'm pissed. I'm returning it tomorrow. I'm returning all my shit. Even though I opened all of it, I'm returning it to Amazon. And now I'm about to eat. And then I'm going to work on AI alignment. I'm going to do AI alignment research as to prevent the robots from killing us. And that's about it. I'm about to eat, and I'm going to watch more One Piece. So I'm pretty excited for that. You gotta look at this shit that I made. It's the same Japanese stew that I've been making, but I used ground beef instead of chicken this time. Look at that. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Look at how beautiful that is. So if you remember from the last video, we were watching a rom com called How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, starring Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson, I believe.
I don't know. She's pretty though.
Me neither. Matthew McConaughey is looking pretty hunkalicious. We got about halfway through and then we stopped, and we're gonna watch the other half, and then we're gonna rate the movie. We're gonna give it a 1 out of 10. Not a 1. We're not gonna give it a 1 out of 10. We're gonna give it a rating from 1 through 10. Yeah, I love Matthew McConaughey. Thank you, Abby.
Cheeto.
She just fed me a Cheeto. It's a good Cheeto. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We just finished the movie. I would give it a solid 9 out of 10. Abby, what are your thoughts?
9.
Abby gives it a solid 9 out of 10. We're gonna break it down here. So basically, Kate Hudson, she works for a magazine and it's like one of those tabloid magazines for women that's like, what kind of plastic surgery should you get? How to find a thong that fits right on you.
It's more like Teen Crush. Which perfume? Zach or Cody? Which one would you choose?
I thought it was like more of a women thing.
Teen girl.
Okay, Abby thinks it's teen girl. Anyway, Kate Hudson's character is the how-to writer. She writes the how-tos. How to... I don't really know any of them except for the main one. I don't know. How to find a winter outfit that looks good. You know, shit like that. And then her friend gets dumped after 10 days. And then they're doing this round table at her job at the magazine. And her boss is an absolute diva. Right? This woman is like Meryl Streep's character in The Devil Wears Prada. Shawty is a snake. One of the and she finds out that Kate Hudson's friend got dumped after 10 days, and she goes like, this is one of the funniest parts of the whole movie. She finds out that she got dumped, and she goes, "How are you doing?" or something like that. And Kate Hudson's friend says, "I haven't eaten in 5 days." And the boss lady goes, "Good for you." I thought that was kind of funny. Dark humor. So the boss wants Kate Hudson's friend to work on the to write about the breakup. But Kate Hudson's friend doesn't want to do that. So Kate Hudson steps in and she's like, "No, I'll write about it. I'll write a article called How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. So it's like what not to do. Boss lady absolutely loves it. Won't shut the fuck up about it for the whole movie. She loves it so much. Meanwhile, Kate Hudson really doesn't even want to be writing articles like this. She wants to be writing about politics and economics and whatever. Important stuff. And so then, meanwhile, Matthew McConaughey's character is... I'm getting so in detail about this movie, and I don't know why. Matthew McConaughey's character makes a bet with his coworkers. He works at an advertising agency. Makes a bet with his coworkers that he can get a girl to fall in love with him in 10 days. So you'd understand how it's kind of coming together here. And then they meet. And then, so during the whole time when they're together, she is trying to completely lose his interest. She's doing all kinds of shit. She moves all of her stuff into his apartment without him asking. She copies his key to his apartment or something. She goes with him to the Knicks game and forces him to get her a drink right at the end of the game. She intrudes on his guy's night and acts crazy as shit. Like cray.
Hashtag relatable.
Abby just said hashtag relatable. And so, but then, they go to couples therapy, and then they decide they're going to go to see Matthew McConaughey's parents. And so they go to see his parents, and they actually end up having a really good time. And they fall in love. Another highlight of the movie is when Benjamin, that's Matthew McConaughey's character, when Benjamin is about to give up on the whole thing, when Andy is Kate Hudson's character, when Andy's acting all nutso, Benjamin's two buddies are like, one of them is like, oh, how do I recreate this? One of the friends, let's just call him Charles, is talking about the other friend. Let's just call him Nathaniel. Charles goes, couples therapy. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Nathaniel's wife hates him. But you say couples therapy, buys you at least 4 days. And it's way funnier than how I'm saying it. I've been itching my balls for the past minute, and you had no idea. I'm still doing it. I used to really hate when people would say I'm itching. Like when people say like I'm itching my chest. No, you're not itching your chest. You're scratching your chest. You have an itch that you are scratching. That doesn't make any fucking sense. And then I started saying it.